You also, what you're probably going to want to do is create pages and then link to other pages from them. So let's switch back to point and click. Well, before I do that, if you're in the classic version, you do that by putting something in brackets. So let's see here. So if I want to create a link to a page, sidebar is actually a page, I'm going to do that in the classic editor there. And then I click on it and it takes me there. Now, if I want to create a link in a point and click mode, I'm going to figure out what part of the text I want to be linked. Then I'm going to click on link, and then I'm going to get a whole bunch of options. First option is to link to another wiki page. You get a whole bunch of choices. So we'll get to the one about blocked patrons there. We'll call the link text blocked. So there we go. We just inserted that link there. I'll get that other thing out of the way. And I'm going to save it. That's always nice.
And so did it automatically put the title of the other page in there, Steve?
That was one of the options, and by default it did, but you could change that too. So if we look at that again, let's do another link. Let's just do, I will just go into that space here and do a link. There we go. It's going to let me choose the pages. I'm going to do a wiki page link, ACPL MySpace, and then I can edit the link text. So if I just wanted to say ACPL MySpace hints,
nice.
And it does that.
Okay.
So even this is probably a little more complicated than you're going to want to get right off. Basically, you know, what I'm going to do, and I think that connection is real spotty in here. But,
why don't you go into the agenda and show them how to add something to the agenda for the meeting, because that would be a real-life application.
Okay. So we just went to the agenda. Now the agenda was linked here. That's how we got to it. There's other ways of getting to things through other sort of index pages. If you go to, you know, each of these pages here, there's usually links to pages from there. You can also do a search where it says search wiki. That's really can be very helpful in finding things. So let's say let's say I'm on the page right now and I'm going to edit it. So I click on edit page. So then, let's see what I'm going to add next here. So I add that and I just hit save. Now, some people may, and now you can see that it's saved right there. Where my thing is there. So some people may feel uncomfortable editing things, afraid that you're going to mess up. That's one of the good things about the wiki is that it has a system, you know, that is an intrinsic system in it for tracking changes and allowing them to be rolled back. So if somebody went and wiped this all out, I could go back to the page and go back to a more recent revision. If they delete the page itself, I'm not sure that you can do that. But if you make a mistake when editing a page, any kind of mistake you would be likely to make can be undone. So, you know, let's see here. Let's try another one. Music selection is one of the things on the sidebar there. So I just talked to a guy, so I'm going to add some things to that. And I've also just sent out email to people encouraging them to do this. So I'm going to hit edit on it. Now you see the editable page here. So let me see. So he was saying some of Leonard Cohen's earlier albums. Okay, I'm gonna use, well, I'm used to using the old school, but now I can do a bulleted list with this too. We have one of his albums, but not one of his earlier albums. And also was saying, got the other guy. We also, with the blues man, thought we should get something from Luther Allison. We have a few of his albums, but not the one he wanted. Okay, and Live in Chicago.
Stephen, did you already cover the, I'm sorry, I did it, there's a slightly new way to own them.
Yeah, I did show people that.
Okay.
So now I've added those things in there, and I'm going to hit save, and they're saved. Well, hopefully.